After Darth Sidious took the Zabrak male Darth Maul as an apprentice, upon receiving permission from his own master Darth Plagueis, Sidious desired to train Maul as a different type of Sith Lord, a Sith Lord known as a Sith assassin. The ultimate purpose of Maul was not to be the intellectual Sith that would rule the galaxy through political maneuvering, but the knife that would be held at its throat to ensure loyalty to the true Dark Lords of the Sith that governed over it. But to craft such a knife required time and required Sidious to destroy all the good within the young child before the time came to take the galaxy for the Sith once more. As a child, Maul was considered wild, but never evil, as despite coming from a place of darkness, he still had some good within him. Good that his master Sidious would utterly break out of him in the decades that would follow. Because Sidious knew Maul would be primarily fighting Jedi once the Sith had revealed themselves, Sidious posed as a blind businessman and took his apprentice to an academy in Orsis, where the students were specifically trained to fight and kill Force sensitives. Although Maul had endured several years of intense training under Sidious and learned how to tap into the dark side of the Force, Sidious forbade Maul from using the Force while at the academy, as they would kill him instantly if they discovered he knew how and was Force sensitive. Sidious wanted to train Maul to systematically dismantle Jedi, or even other Darksiders, even without his Force abilities, so that he could truly become a master Jedi Slayer and rely on his pure combative skill rather than just his Force abilities alone. During Maul's first day at the academy, Maul challenged the most gifted of the students to a brawl. Maul did this in hopes of proving himself to his new teacher at the academy, and his true Sith Master Sidious. Despite being much larger than Maul, his opponent fell almost immediately as Maul ferociously attacked him. Quote, "You said Maul has been in a few fights. Just how many is a few? I'm not sure really. Obviously I never actually saw any of his fights. Tell me, did he win this one? He almost beat his opponent to death. Did he now? I told you he was a bit wild." In addition to this training at the Orsis Academy, Sidious also took Maul to the planet of Megiddo, where he could train him with his Force abilities, as he was not permitted to display them on Orsis. While there, Sidious would force Maul to run marathons until he collapsed from exhaustion, determined to test the true limits of the young boy. One day, Sidious ordered Maul to run up a mountain. Upon doing so, Maul executed the task flawlessly, and after he reached the bottom, expected praise from his master, as he executed the exercise to perfection. Upon hearing nothing from his master, Maul asked Sidious why he did not praise his success. In response, Sidious lifted him off of his feet using the Force, and violently flung him into an ice-covered lake that was nearby. In utter shock, Maul gasped for air as he swam for the top of the lake. After reaching the top, the cold water began to wear on Maul as his muscles cramped, and he screamed for help from his master, struggling to stay afloat and to even breathe. Maul in this moment truly believed he would die, as he was unable to pull himself from the lake. Maul continued to scream for help, as Sidious still stood by doing nothing but watch his apprentice struggle. As the fear of death consumed Maul, he was met with a different emotion, one of anger for his master and his willingness to let him die so easily and without aid. Worse than this, his master had placed him in the situation where he could lose his life so quickly after giving all that he could to his Sith master. This thought turned his fear to pure rage, as the power of the dark side of the Force bolstered within the young Sith student. Using the power of the dark side, Maul swam to shore and pulled himself from the lake. Gasping for air, Maul eventually stood, with his master not uttering a single word, but gesturing for Maul to continue with his exercises, as Sith show no compassion or mercy. Following this event, Maul never expected praise from his master, as he knew better, and knew the path of a Sith was marked with hatred and pain, not love or comfort, especially from their masters. This was one of many moments that caused Maul to callous over, and truly morph into a Sith assassin, without mercy for anyone or anything, as those traits were destroyed by his master a long time ago. So what are your thoughts on this event where Darth Sidious nearly killed Darth Maul simply to teach him a lesson? In your opinion, what is the most cruel thing Darth Sidious has ever done? Also, who is your favorite Sith student and why? I would love to hear in the comments down below. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed and want to help the channel out, be sure to hit the like button. If you would like to see more Star Wars explanation videos and stay up to date with all the Star Wars news from The Last Jedi to Star Wars Rebels, hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to turn on notifications to see everything as soon as it comes out and to make sure that you become a living holocron today. If you would like to get in direct contact with me, follow me on Twitter, where we discuss all things Star Wars and debate with one another on the various topics concerning the universe. If you have any video ideas you want to see explored, leave them in the comments below the video with hashtag suggestion at the end of your comment so I can find it better. If you do end up leaving a suggestion, I really appreciate it and hope to one day make a full video dedicated to your question or suggested topic. Thanks again just for simply watching the video and your continued support on this Star Wars journey. May the Force be with you and have a great day.